Testing, testing. This is my second test. Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah. I'm going to be presenting to you today about StarTalk curricula and the exact template that they want us to use. And the reason is that as we're writing this grant, we submitted a draft, or we submitted what we thought was the final version, and they actually came back to us and said, okay, we like it, but in order to consider it, we need you to verify once again that if you get this grant, you are going to use the exact model, the exact template that we use on the StarTalk website. So we are going to do that, and I'm creating this video to train everyone, or at least give them an idea how to use the StarTalk curriculum template. So I'm going to share my screen with you, and I'm going to share specifically the curriculum template, and I've actually added some annotations, and I'll be sending this to you. I'm going to be sharing the curriculum template with you, and it contains some information about the due dates, and it also contains some features that I'm going to talk about more. So let me screen share. I'm going to share the curriculum template. I also want to. So here's the curriculum template. Here's some information about it. Program title is something you're going to make yourself. Language is Arabic. The grades of learners, I'm going to give you that information for each specific template, and if it's heritage or non-heritage and what the proficiency level is, that's all already been determined in our proposal, the kinds of curricula we're going to be writing. So I will send you that for what you'll be writing. I think everyone already knows for the most part. I do want to talk a little bit about how to fill out this section, the target proficiency level and the target performance level. So something you might ask is, how are these different? The target proficiency level is, of course, what proficiency level that we want the students to be at by the end. That's how are they performing in the language all of the time. Proficiency level, by definition, means that this is the base level for the student. The target performance level, by contrast, includes not only what is the lowest level that they perform at, but also what level are they able to perform some functions at. And that's typically, we put their proficiency level and also one level up from that. So for example, a novice mid student, by definition, sometimes looks like a novice high student. They're just not there all the time. But in order to make that student novice mid, we need to give them some novice high tasks. We need to push them beyond the novice mid level in order to have a student who is going to be at novice mid all the time. Because part of the definition of novice mid is, oh, this student is sometimes novice high, just not always. So think about this when you're writing your can-do statements. We don't only want to write can-do statements for novice mid. We also want to write some can-do statements for novice high as well. So here are the successful actable can-do benchmarks. These are not something you have to come up with from your mind. These are actually something that you copy and paste from Actual. So this is the website. I've put it here. And I think I actually going to switch this, present to everyone. Not sure what the difference is there. So I need to. Okay, so here's the successful actable can-do statements. So I want to definitely include at least one for all of the modes. If my target proficiency level is novice mid, I can click on that and say, okay, this is going to be what students are going to be able to do in interpersonal communication, and you're just going to copy that straight onto this box. And I might say, like, well, you know, for a novice student, interpersonal communication is really, really important. They might not be doing as much presentational writing, but they're going to be doing a lot of interpersonal speaking, especially in a summer camp statement. So I might actually say, like, I want to give them both the novice mid and the novice high global can-do statements. So I would copy those and separately paste those both in there. And if I go to the PDF, there are actually these up here in blue. So I might copy that and say, okay, here we go. Interpersonal communication. And also novice, you know, I can say novice mid in here somewhere. And then I might also say, okay, they're also going to be novice high in some stuff. So I'm going to go down to novice high. Copy the novice high. And experiment. Okay, this is again interpersonal communication. That's novice high.